performer is a very talented young man. Please welcome Mr. Fernando Alverez.
Hello, everybody. My name is Fernando. I am a magician, and I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, how good is this kid? And obviously, I'm thinking the same thing about you guys. So my very first trick, I'm going to put you guys to the test, see how good of an audience you are, because I am only as good as you guys are excited. I'm only as good as you guys are loud. So if we go through the first trick and you guys are an amazing audience, I'll stay, perform the rest of the show, we'll go woo-hoo and have a good time. If you guys aren't that good of an audience, I'm going to go to McDonald's across the streets. At least they tip me at the end of my performance. So with the tests, I'd like to bring you back to my very first magic show. It was 3 years ago. I was 6 years old at the time. And I got my very first magic kit that looked something like this. That was adorable. Inside was a pack of playing cards, which at the time was too big for my hands. But nonetheless, I showed my very first trick in my parents' basement to an audience of 6 people. I showed them that I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I tossed away 1, snapped my fingers, and unbelievably, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. Everyone in the audience was so impressed, they threw their hands in the air and yelled the word amazing. Amazing! See, we have an energy issue, also a timing issue. And you were here at the last show, I remember. But it's okay, I'll give you guys one more chance to see how good we can get. Hopefully I don't have to go to McDonald's. Take you back to my very first magic show. I was 3 years old. Just got a magic kit. Didn't look like this though, it actually kind of looked like this. Time malfunction. And I got my very first trick. Inside was a pack of playing cards, which were too big for my hands at the time. I showed that I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I tossed away 1 and 2. Snapped my fingers. Unbelievably, I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards, and everyone said, amazing! Better, better. Well, why is the ones I invited not doing anything? Okay, I'll give you guys one more chance, or else I'm not driving you back home. That's why I carpool. Take you back to my very first magic show. I was 1 year old, got my first magic kit. Didn't look like this. It looked like this. That says magic show in 1 year old. I pulled out my deck of playing cards, which at the time were too small for my head. I was in a packed room with 2,000 people in the audience, and I showed that I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I tossed away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Snapped my fingers, and unbelievably I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the cards disappeared, and everyone said, yeah, McDonald's ain't getting me today. And it's a good thing for me, because if not, after the show, I'm in the restroom for a couple of hours. We're here. I'm in the restroom here for a couple hours. So that was my very first show, my very first trick. Since then, I've done over 1,000 performances, and tonight I'd like to show you a trick from every single one of those shows. But I will show you one of my favorites. And this next one's actually my audience member's favorite because someone's walking away with a grand prize. Crazy, I know. I'm giving away stuff like the Ellen Show. And in order to give away a gift, we have to have a gift bag in order to produce the gift from. I present to you a gift bag that I stole from my girlfriend. It's where she kept her earrings. I also took one of the earrings. She thinks she keeps losing them, but it's just... Did you hear her laugh in the back? She's like, ah. A gift bag. Would you mind helping me? Yay, come on up. Don't be afraid. We'll have you stand over here. I'm going to act like I know what I'm doing and I'm choreographed. You are in charge of the gift bag. Can you confirm? Lord show. Can you confirm there's nothing inside the bag? Perfect. One hand on each string and pull it together to tighten the bag. Make sure I do not get near that bag to the very end of the trick. Now, the gift creation. A blank piece of paper. Infinite amounts of possibilities. And a marker. I'm sorry. This is for you. Can you do me a favor and draw a little something something onto there? Anything you'd like? I have about 15 to 20 minutes I need to kill, so go ahead and take your time. Just kidding, please don't. How are you doing today? Awesome. My name is Fernando. You are? Sue, what do you do for a living, Sue? You're retired? That is awesome. Listen, how do I get to, I want to get to that level.
You gotta age a little bit, are you okay with that?
Worthy trade-off. Do we have a paper? Cool. I break the fourth wall again. What'd you say? Whisper? What? A rainbow? So now the creation of a gift for someone in the audience. We have a rainbow drawn by Jessica. Beautiful rainbow, but it's all one color. I don't think you And I'm going to transform this into a gift for you, Jessica. Anything you would like? Name anything in the world that you would like. Paperclip it is. Watch the piece of paper as we transform it into the one thing that every girl likes. It's very shiny. Actually, it's not. It's a little bit dull. Wait a minute. It's not looking like paper anymore. It's looking like a piece of fiber. What? That's a dollar bill. Like I said, that gift is for you, Jessica. Someone gets to walk away with an amazing object. And you are the one who gets to walk away with an amazing object. Because you have the gift bag. I didn't come near it. Listen. You can't hear anything. That's because what's inside, the once empty gift bag, is now a piece of paper. But that wouldn't be impressive. Unless it had just a rainbow. He gets the dollar. You gotta keep the rainbow. Even better. Thank you so much. And Jessica, because you got the dollar bill, obviously you're not allowed to deny me when I ask you for a volunteer up here because you'll feel horrible. So come on up and do it. Yes, give her an applause. Jessica, there's not many female magicians in the world. Do you know why that it is?
I don't know.
The reason is that us men, we pretend to have superpowers, women actually do. They don't need to fake it like us. Do you know what your superpower is? Being a mom. That is a good superpower. Because I don't know how you know it. I don't know how my mom knows it. I swear I could be like right here and she'll be at the house. If I burp, she'll call me right now and be like, why did you do that? Are you the same way with your kids?
Not yet, maybe when they're older.
When they're older, they're not burping yet?
Oh, no, they do, but it's not funny right now.
Oh, it's fun. At what age does it stop being funny? I think it's hilarious when I do it.
I'll call you and let you know.
Your power of being a mom, which means you know everything. A playing card. You are going to figure out what this playing card is because you have a superpower and you know everything. When you use your power of intuition, your power of mom, to figure out what that playing card is, a jumbo playing card on my desk, and a bunch of small playing cards right here. All different, Jessica?
Yes.
All different audience? Say yes, even if you can't see.
Say yes.
Put those into your hands. I don't want to cheat.
Okay.
And we have a wastebasket of awesomeness. Right now, you're going to separate the cards into half in each hand, as so. And using your power of intuition, we're going to figure out what this card is by eliminating some of those cards. We're going to do this. I don't want you to think about it. Empty your mind. Breathe in, breathe out. Do you do yoga?
Not right now, I wish.
You wish? It's mom, right? Mom. Life.
Hard to find time.
So on the count of three, again, without even thinking about it, I'm going to snap my fingers and you're going to toss any pile you want into the bin. It's just one pile? Yep, not all the cards.
All right.
Instructions are simple. On the count of three, yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And same thing, separate the half.
All right.
Take a deep breath. Empty your mind. Use your power. Visualize what you think this card is.
I got it.
Feeling all 52 playing cards in your hand. I'm count to 3, snap my fingers, you know what to do.
I don't have all 52 in my
Oh, you're right, you don't. 1, 2, and... Whoa, we were so choreographed right there. That was cool. Did you guys see that? Couple cards left.
Yeah.
I'll take onto those. Place one finger up in the air. Good choice. Touch the back of any card you like. Perfect. Now one chance and one chance only. With a deep breath, would you like to change your mind?
Yeah.
No, you're going to stay with the mind you have. Place your hand out like this. And we'll put that card there. Think about the possibilities of this. We started off with 52 different playing cards. You had them in your hands, not in mine. They were all different. She eliminated them a couple at a time. She could have chose the 5 of spades, the king of diamonds, the 3 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, or 3 of clubs. But you landed on one playing card while visualizing one card here. Turn over your playing card. What is it? 10 of diamonds? Doesn't always work. But Jessica, you're a superhero for today. It did. Thank you so much. Am I doing decent? Am I doing wrong? Yes.
McDonald's tonight.
No, yes. Yay, the catchphrases I'm no longer sticking with the audience. So this is what I do for a living. I do magic while I go to school. Yes, don't worry about me. I'm not just a magician. I go to school. I'm actually going to Golden West College right now, community college. Next semester I got accepted at Cal State Fullerton, so I'll be going there. Yeah, so I'll be studying accounting there. Thank you for asking. Yes, and when I go to school, I'm one of those. This isn't like a fake story or anything just because I'm a magician and I'm creating pattern, but when I go to school, I actually take a briefcase with me. I'm that one kid with the briefcase and stuff. And I translate it over to my magic. I always carry a briefcase with me everywhere I go. Not this one exactly, but the one here. The self-made briefcase with a shiny handle and a couple of different items within its luggage. 3 different items per se. Different pieces of rope. Can you take a look at that? And one here. I want to toss that one here. And then a very shiny, this is the earring that I was talking about earlier that I took from my girlfriend. If you can take a look at that. Examine the objects that were in my briefcase. Make sure they don't stretch, they don't pull apart. There's no secret assistance, Amway products, or anything in there. Nope, haven't been with Amway in a long time. Toss it up. And toss that one. Whoosh. Not yet. Very important to realize that they are in fact different size pieces of rope. If you don't realize that now, what I'm about to do makes no sense. And then actually the third one, choreograph, yeah. All 3 completely different sizes pieces of rope. I'm going to create the illusion that they are the same size. And I'll let you in on it. You take the ends, bring them up one at a time. So they all line up, like so. And then you take this loop, tuck it into your hands, walk out onto stage, and it kind of looks like they're all the same size, huh?
Yeah.
Of course, that's just an illusion. I'm a magician. What I do is magic. So with the wave, they begin to stretch and stretch and stretch until we get 3 different equal lengths of rope. The small one has now tripled its size and is now a medium-sized rope. The medium-sized rope almost stayed the same except for this part right there. And the long one shrunk just a bit. Is that still the same rope you were holding earlier? It could be. That is true. I know what you guys are thinking. I have 3 ropes. You guys only have 2 eyes. So we will get rid of that one and we'll do the rest of the magic with just 2 ropes. We'll take the 2 ropes, use some super glue, and fuse well those pieces together. Now we introduce another very solid ring, the earring. I'll give this back over. Earring about 4 inches in diameter, give or take. Would it be cool if I could poke my head right through this ring? Pretty cool, right? Check it out. On the count of 3, I'm gonna poke my head right through the ring. 1, 2, poke. We're going to put the ring onto the rope, tie a knot, and recreate an ancient Chinese challenge discovered in Mexico known as the Chinese linking rings. The object is to get the ring off the rope without untying the knot, which if you think about it, can't be done, so don't think about it. Watch the ring as it melts right through. Now to make the ring go through the rope again, watch and be amazed as the ring travels right through the rope. No, just kidding. Slow motion, right about there. Don't blink.
Yes.
Many people think that when I'm doing this, I'm somehow taking the ends, untying them really quickly, taking the ring off. Not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is when you're not looking, I actually take the ends and melt them off. Wait, what? Now we have an endless piece of rope. Let's reverse engineer that process, put the ends onto the rope like this, blow. I'll go slow for dramatic effect. Really want to go back to where I started though. No. So I'm going to take this long piece of rope and grab my little scissors. That wasn't a joke, that was the accent. And cut those in half, just like this, and now we get the third piece. And we're back to where we started with 3 equal pieces. Actually, not exactly where we started. Recall I was showing you an illusion where when I had all the ropes up, they looked like they were equal length, but of course we know better. That's the small, that's the medium, and that's the And for my final feat of coincidence, gentleman in the hat, very back, the one who looked away. No, negative. Over here, the one who asked me where I went to school.
Oh, sure. You want me?
No, you don't have to stand up.
Yeah. Okay. Videotape. Videotape.
Oh, she wants to come up and be videotaped? I wasn't planning.
Oh, yeah. We're fine. Oh, yeah.
I'm still waiting for you to get on stage.
I know. Yeah, we got caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you want me?
Right there. Under the trap. You're going to be the magician for this effect. I want you to point at anyone into the room that you like.
Well, of course I like her and him and everybody.
Everybody? Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. No.
I don't want to blow it for you.
You want to look? You're the magician. You're doing this.
Oh, I'm the magician.
Yes.
Okay.
Point at someone. Pick on someone.
Pick on someone?
Pick on someone.
Pick on someone. Okay. I'll pick on him right now.
Perfect.
Okay.
Mr. Ham. I like you to imagine that I like you to imagine that there's 52 playing cards up in the ceiling right here hanging on little clothespins. There's red and there's black playing cards. Which would you like, a red or black playing card?
Black.
Black. Pick on someone else.
Oh, okay. All right. How about you? Okay.
Here, Jessica.
Yeah.
With the black playing cards, we have clubs and we have spades. Club or spade, your choice. Which would you like?
Club.
Club. You know what to do?
Yeah, someone else?
Someone else.
Someone else. Okay. You there, sir.
Sir. We pick clubs, blacks. In the playing cards, there's high and there's low cards. Which would you like, a high or low card? High card. And one final person. Over here.
One right there.
High cards will say, I don't know, 5 and up. Which playing card would you like?
We want a high one.
Which one? Be specific. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I gotta let you know.
Yeah.
5.
5?
That's my favorite number.
Favorite number? No way I could have known you would have said black. No way I could have known you would have said club. No way I could have known you said high. No way I could have known you said 5, right? It's crazy. Before I came out here, I actually met someone in the restroom. I handed him a pack of playing cards. We were both, I know it's kind of weird, we're in the restroom and I was showing him a card trick, but captivated. receptive audience. That's the best kind of audience, in my opinion. I told him to take out a playing card without looking at it, turned it over face up, facing the opposite direction of a deck of playing cards, and put it back in the deck, and put it inside a yellow envelope. Can the gentleman with the yellow envelope, the guy I met in the restroom?
Oh, it's for real.
Oh, there, yeah. The guy with, yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been to the restroom, but I do have something for you.
Play along with the story.
Oh, sorry. I had a great time. Phenomenal night.
Be a coincidence. He turned one playing card over in the restroom.
Yeah,
Put it inside a sealed envelope that I haven't searched this entire show, right?
that's right. It's been sitting right here.
Been sitting right there inside a pack of playing cards. You said 5 of clubs. We figured that out. Check it out. You're right here. All the cards are facing one direction, except for one right there.
Except for one.
You're not gonna believe it. Right there.
Oh, wow.
5. My name. Yeah, you can take it. Yes. My name is Fernando Alverez. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for not making me go
Another fabulous round of applause for Fernando Alverez.